Maminsha seem free the point say na ebimo can say oh VR4 and notify. I've seen communication, I've seen Niema VR gave enough notice. Ebi kra me hu ye goes as far as 1 month before they started the spillage in Angasa. Alerting people said the omo beye, I don't know. Inti enipa ensha se na omo entu omo ho fo no omo ho se ne omo beye omo niema. Na metie engineer back from VRA. Because now me person me hu the explanation. Or say you a certain height be our depth be a insuno rise here drew na a bro so dam ni nyina e betimi asay no. Enti se ya bedru sa level na there was some ye ne say was ye mensu ni bi eko. I am sure within this season obi expect say nsu because what tokese said near nsu gusu to. Enti am say dam no still receiving a lot of water into it. The only option was say you be German sooner begum na say dam na Ghana for you na ya sumu. And now say you be controlled spillage. We control new. Control ne say via for na ahye bibia hu time ye hwe dodo a ye ma no abesina ko. Uncontrolled would have been bibi na break it down in so na ade ni way. Atwa fa so. That would have been more disastrous than what we are seeing now. My only difficulty is your first time I hear TBC Niana. So the settlement along the dam, a dam mitigation measures no more are put in place for their own safety and survival. In the event, Sesani Maui Akoswa. As I 2 days ago meet engineer no the water levels now are about 0.3 or 0.4 of a centimeter or whatever. Now I drew the highest level now. Yeah, we best say that. So it means woman can say bomb they will still have to continue spilling. Damage in Anyaba. The most important and difficult part of any disaster. The management side of it. Or manage that is the after the relief, the rehabilitation side. Because say ye mo and any relief or be duane obedi say only baby there be man tent or better. But how do they go back to their normal life? Say obi efie within the community omo to I can't say hitometer. So what hitometer is?
Of course, atonko.
Yes, we all know what hitometer is. In Asantika Sem, your friend hitem. You're two form pit latrine and call for a jom na womo baby in sui a washing in Afro. And that is where the challenge is, the after of a disaster. Because Sanyama when you a conco for fear, corona and for their position go for conyum, the disease outbreak likely say bit me but after this process, no, I say some for. And then me tell him so we interview and I'm to be recognized soon. Say ye can.
Yes.
Because say baby or what, especially community are quite stagnant now, intimate flow no. How do people live around such areas? The mosquitoes say bia insolent to be and share and quite a bit breedy. People are almost lose houses, property, damages. Are huge. Can we find a lasting solution? Can we? Such that you say the next 4 years, the next 5 years, say yes, spill water, yes, and go through the same challenges. Now say you come be one a day na was say yeah. Media in human settlement, sometimes it's difficult to move people from baby umatna. We saw it during Ketasi defense era. And so two more to move. People said no, they are not going anywhere. Because culturally, I want to identify with, say, the ancestors, if it's an heritage, ontimi yaho enko. I was say, whatna ho nedin kaye bi say aha and all. Which cultural preservation is allowed. It is how can we protect those people? That becomes the next question. How can we protect them? Because to their fate, they don't have the resources to cope. I mean, sir, me see me down a 45 me wall, the concrete to cry, and so we say no, I try me concrete no. Me and there, but me fear best say no. So they don't have the capacity to deal with this. So I think moving forward from here, the VRE, their technical guys can work with government. I've learned the president has set up an interministerial committee to look at the issues. Say works and housing, say health, say finance, whoever the minister is involved. I mean, the technical guys in Kasa. Now, how best we can save our people. Because the life of the citizens is prime. Ochina say we ban ye hwere nkwa baaku mienu president na ne kan ye hwere nkwa na ade ntimi mfa mabako. But we say dia ye betimi. For example, do we need to move them to a certain distance from the waterway, and then we need to dredge or do whatever in that water pathway, so we know say at this level yes they will still go through channel bia ya create na kobosi nim. Because what we are seeing, is spillovers. And so no what lake no what na year and was
FM, yeah.
But this is a clear case. I'm finding a path. FFA baby. The banks now overflow a court settlement. A huge problem. And idea we say so koswa twa ekuafo bomba sensu ndo. The more nso better no, the more no mo be opin su nso. Obi nsu su se men su nto because he be Akosombo Dam. For me, it's a settlement issue. If baby omo lives are in danger, the government, the leadership of this country can meet the people. So what say settle, resettle they can be resettled. Right? Idea ba kwa Ghana me say yenya idea wo ho ne, and it's because of our land tenure system, where individuals can own lands. And se me to masasi a me pese me nko am si me bibi o masasi so. But in ka settlement sa na nipa endorse wo ho no. So wo high rise condos bi e wo ho ana we see a kind of flat. Yes is flat bit snake the bia. Bear 10 crime me sure say community bear 4 it can house all of them in a very safe place. I can move them from danger. But are we thinking that? Or we still want to what on assassin to Yan or Akosini die, knowing to say baby or one in harm's way. Now, it's good, Nadmo Abem, now they're giving relief items. But what has come out strong is a debatable, or the talk of time, the president's message or command and run. Ebifi so Nekasano, one Kasayi, Ebinsu so asem no kan bibia nim boni bia nim ne kan no kan. So we a leader. Me asantini santima mremu ye wo sometimes the way kasa wo nipam ye kire wo fie cry ye kire. Sometimes yam sin nyina na ye ka. And menye very I can argue as an MPP person say the president did not mean any harm, right? But I can also argue as a Ghanaian and as an Asante that I felt that the president shouldn't have said what he said. Didn't he make us in any sense or candy or kind? And say, "Hey, at yenchem na esi." President na ba abehwe niema se ne niema ekoso ne humwa ebitim dia boa. A defined focus. Disaster. Let's go and see how we support the people. That is it. That is not the time to talk about so be to Obama one to Obama. And that is where she said a big contention because people felt say or deviate from the mission. Mission what they call one was the disaster. The young can disaster. But to bring in so man to Obama, you know, now it is being turned say, oh, so he's saying say obey your papa. When him so man to Obama, no, so obey your papa. But no, and your papa now be you are the president of the country. It for me, you know, the president enforced that he did not need to remind them, say, I am president for Ghana. Because Ghana, for you know, Obama, whether it be Tuma John Mahama, or be Tuma Paco Sino, or be Tuma whoever, it was Ghana for and a Tuaba, Edema president. There's no doubt about that. So now president, because sometimes your intention of saying Bibi, you know, why are you careful? Not me who said the Mexican, but yenina yen tiasia wo kase bi ho different.
Different, yeah.
Me tiasia obi kan ayibe me tiasia. Me ne me colleague ba ko wo adwuma wo ye votarian. Me ne na nko voter regional. Enka binim say even ko voter regional the ayibe language no your differences wo.
Yeah.
Oba ko ka chem so no na kan ayibe they are another tribe omunti. These are two people from the voter region in the same office. Ba ko so no free just kind no so for and then more applaud and so say different we can we on just say be no more amengel it is all baby sana say wo kasa can say you careful the interpretation can be different can be totally different now there how many say I have watched the video and Ramitie life Asemno. I did not see anything wrong with Asemno. But me share video can one neno. If you look at the president's body language, the facial expression, as against Kasane DH now, as a all kohono, now what TBB and we all address. Me share video, no, that is what I saw. Because at the point, in so I say, enti togbe let me mama who so I said what TBB say at will be a BB na. That's why I said and you say me na baby I was say be a respond because me who share ya because say this is a reaction rather than a speech the president is giving. Into the message and we can all see say in as much as say disaster na abano my focus and how we will help our brothers and sisters who are in need. Say, this debate of and one can say one year say no, sad debate no, what they need no, what they need now are relief, they are survival. So I think this is channel your energy at the core. I mean, by now I'm sure maybe the government could have even set up a hotline for people to even donate and give things to support. Because there are a lot of communities that are affected. The NADMO alone can't solve it. So for me, the focus should be how do we help our fellow brothers and sisters? Because it's one Ghana. Ghana, you need NPP Ghana, you need NDC Ghana, you need PV Ghana. We are all one Ghana. Yet we are case closed. You better banner we how we support you. I say worker. Now what driver for me no have so the car de ma wo mo. Ba ko se me the car de ma me. Na se me ko tamale me fa sunyane na ma ko fa kira. Ba ko se o so de ma na me ko tamale me ko fa sunyane ko fa kira kwan so but me fa offense so
ba yen nyina be dru tamale.
Ba yen be ko tamale. Our approaches, our ideologies might be different, but we all want to lead Ghana and bring development. Party we are focused on be develop your man.
Yeah.
It be the mesre yenu anum nyina. Ma say much of our energy on wakasa ye, wankasa ye, and why say jumedi no kodi no. Is it worth it? Adiena ye ko ya boy yenu anum no. President e dey sin eni so obeboa omo. yes, obeboa ti yem focus on ho no yehu emboa yenuanom no because say wa wusi fie kura na normal ensuo kakra yeto na begu fie a hwe how a oye obi was so ensuo aba me hole abese me niema. Now look at whole house submerged in water, roof nkwana tete ho. I mean, come on, people's investment. Obi okra na ontimi and recover from this shock. Because a huge investment was saved, them. Then all of a sudden, at the Muyaba, well, a lifetime investment. It is just simple, sir. The psychological side, they should now start preparing psychologists to now start to be working on these people. Because ye almost as so no man and so the yifa into Yamu we will disappoint the people in the Volta region and the Eastern region. They will affect you.
Mama, now I say,